Once again, here I am, Brooke Eiselstein, with what do you call yourself, Jeff? The head of the board or the executive director of this committee?
Event coordinator.
He's the event coordinator for the Pike County Bicentennial. I guess we'll just start off with, what do you want to tell us about this really cool, unique event that you've started?
Well, it's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. I mean, you know, how many times does a 200th birthday roll around? And it's special in and of itself, and we have a lot to celebrate, and we want to make sure that all of Pike County knows that this is their celebration. You know, we want them to be involved, and we're looking forward to a great year.
So is it too soon to kind of ask what are the 6 events that you have planned for 2015?
No, actually, we've been working on planning since April of this year, and it will all start off in January, the last day of January, the 31st, with an official opening ceremony in the morning, and then that evening we'll have a Civil War ball to commemorate those that time period in our history, and then we move from there to our first event out in the county, which will be Beaver. In May, we go out there to celebrate more of the 1800s. We have several very exciting events lined up out there that we're looking forward to people coming and joining us there. From there, we go to the current seat of our county government, which is here in Waverly. Okay. That will be a 3-day event. We're going to concentrate on always on the move transportation over 200 years. And so we're going to be offering hot air balloon rides, helicopter rides, all kinds of neat and exciting things and events there for all ages. And we're also looking at holding a celebration not only for our heroes, but also a way of giving them a chance to earn some things for their portion of their communities that they serve. We feel it's very important that not only that we celebrate, but we also offer opportunities to give back. And so there's going to be a competition there for our local emergency workers where they can compete for some prizes. And so we're really looking forward to that. And then what I would think of as the centerpiece will occur in July. That will be a celebration of our military servicemen and women. Everything that they have done for us over 200 years. We're going to be holding that event down at the Pinkerton Fairgrounds on July 18th. And, you know, the timing of this is all very incredible. I'm very happy to announce that just this morning, I received confirmation that we have received word that Lee Greenwood will be joining us at that event. And so we're very excited about that. And, of course, honoring our military men and women. And then from there, we move on to the western side of our county, where we're going to hold some celebrations on September 19th and 20th regarding one of the very important economic aspects of our county, and that's timber and natural resources. And we're going to have two locations out there for that being Pike Lake State Park and also Long's Retreat. And so through all of this, you know, again, it's a celebration. But it's the people's celebration, and one thing that we want to constantly remind everybody through is to keep looking at our website, www.pikeohio200.com. It will be going online very soon, and we're going to have all the details and information there. So any questions that anyone has, you know, we encourage them to go there.
Wonderful. Well, congratulations on Lee Greenwood. I mean, that is a huge success. So I'd like to give you a round of applause for that. That'll be really cool, and I'm excited to be there with you every step of the way. And I guess I'm just kind of curious, is how did this idea originate? I mean, where did it come from? Has it been kind of in the works for a while? I know that you said planning has really just started in April. But has this something that you've been thinking about for several years, or has it kind of really been a collective idea? How did it really come about?
Well, I'll be honest. It was an idea that's been percolating for a while. You know, to know where it started exactly, I don't know. But I was approached in April by Miss Sharon Manson with the Visitors Bureau, and kind of at the same time, I knew that through conversations that the Pike County Commissioners were looking at the idea, and as well as some other people. And where it originated, I'm not sure, but I do want to say this, that as the idea developed and we started the assembly of committees and different groups to pull together to make this happen, we have just been blessed with some tremendous sponsorships, assistance in every direction that we've went. People have just been great, and we have a tremendous support structure from the local businesses that they've just went above and beyond, and it's just been tremendous. And we're certainly going to do everything that we can throughout the year to make sure that we recognize them appropriately throughout. But it's been a fun ride so far, and we're looking forward to having you on board, and we really appreciate you coming out and giving of your time to do this, because we just we've talked about from the beginning, we want this to be unforgettable. Right. That when the year is over, people just look back and say, wow, I can't believe that happened in Pike County. Yeah. And if we get that reaction, we've succeeded.
Well, good. So, I guess you kind of just answered my next question, is what would you really like to get out of this? And I think that's why, we're filming this and we're bringing updates every week, and every event is to really, hold on to these memories and really archive it. And hopefully in 200 more years, they'll celebrate, the second Bicentennial or what have you. But other than that, and I can't say how proud I am to be a part of this. It's a really unique idea. I've never heard of anybody doing anything like it before, and it definitely helps out when you have the support of the entire community backing you. But are there any other goals in your mind that you would like to get out of this?
We're going to be working throughout. The ongoing theme through all of this has been, how big do you make it, and how does the planning go when everything is so fluid? I mean, there's really not been an established budget, the goals. It's all just kind of been a collaboration of people getting together and talking and saying, what do we want to accomplish out of this? And so right now we have the plans in place for those different things. And I will mention this one is one that's really special, I think more so to Paul and I than anyone else so far, but we've been talking about this event November 7th, which kind of wraps up everything, which is music and dance through the years, and we're going to be looking at some different ideas for that, but that in itself is kind of exemplary of how this has gone. It's kind of been one that's been out there, but it could change in a moment, and the ideas just keep coming, and we're open. If someone has something else, then we'll certainly look into it and see what we can do.
It all does seem very authentic, very like another word that we use tonight, serendipitous. Everything kind of just falls together. Would you like to take this time to do a shout out to any company, any sponsors, any individual people right now, just to say thanks for the support?
Well, like I say, those that have supported us, I rather than single them out, we'll leave that for the website and the signage and stuff that we'll do. But we are very appreciative of the support that we have received so far. We're still looking for more support. We're looking at businesses, and this is certainly one thing I want to stress. It doesn't matter what the amount is. We know that economic times are a struggle for some businesses right now, and whatever you feel that you can give, we are certainly appreciative, and we will make sure that it is appropriately recognized, because again, we could approach this as this is something that we are putting on for the residents of Pike County, but that's not how we're looking at it. This is their celebration. We just want to give them and set the stage for the opportunity to celebrate their history, their heritage, and their culture. And we're proud to be a part of it. And as a fan of history, I'm just delighted to have a place in it.
Well, good. Well, there you have it. Jeff Pinkerton. He's the event coordinator for Pike County's Bicentennial. And once again, I'm Brooke Eiselstein with another Pike County Bicentennial update.